Hey there, it's Christina here, and we are talking today about detoxes. So I want to give you 4 signs that will help you figure out whether or not it's a good time for you to do a detox. And I also want to talk about how to do a detox in a healthy way, what to kind of look out for. So if we haven't met yet, I'm Christina Johnson. I'm a transformational nutrition coach, and I own a private health coaching practice. And my specialty is to help women who have been struggling for years with dieting, with their weight, with food, and helping them create a clean and mindful eating lifestyle so that they can lose weight for good, but also just have a better relationship with food. And one of my favorite ways to jumpstart a clean eating lifestyle is to do a detox. It's actually how I got my start with clean eating 10, 11 years ago. And what I find is that when you do a detox with the right approach, you actually can address the underlying causes of, weight gain, of inflammation, what's causing your lack of energy. And when you address those underlying causes, then it's pretty amazing how quickly you can start to feel better and notice some positive changes in a detox. And so that's one of the reasons why it's my absolute favorite way to jumpstart a healthier lifestyle. So I'm curious, let me know in the comments when you hear the word detox, what do you think of? Because I think there's all kinds of misconceptions out there about it. So I would love to just know what is it that you think of when you hear a detox. And I'll tell you more about how I approach it in just a minute. So what we'll do today, the plan for today, is I just want to give you some thoughts on how I approach a detox, what it means to me, and then we'll go look at the 4 signs to tell if you should do a detox or not. And then if you are interested in this topic, I'm actually hosting a free workshop next week, Tuesday night, September 8th, I believe. And there I will actually outline the 5 steps to do a detox in a healthy way. So I would love to have you join me for that workshop because I'll have a PowerPoint, so I'll be able to go into more detail and really show you the framework for what a healthy detox looks like. So you can sign up for that at ChristinaJohnsonWellness.com/jumpstart, and I'll put that link in the comments so that you can just click on that and go sign up for the workshop. Okay, so let's take a look at what is a detox. So like I said, there are all kinds of definitions out there about what it means to detox, and so here is how I define it and how I approach it. So my definition, I've got it written down here so I get it right. It is to make lifestyle changes that help your body remove toxins that are stored in cells, body fat, tissues, and organs by reducing your exposure to toxins while also nourishing your body with key nutrients. Okay, so I know that was a mouthful. That is how I approach a detox. And so I just want to share kind of a few key highlights out there. Because as I mentioned, there are a wide variety of detoxes out there. I mean, there's some that are just like really simple, not easy, simple things like, detoxing from sugar for a few days. And it goes all the way to some detoxes that are administered by medical professionals to help you detox heavy metals from your system. And then there's everything in between. And what I've seen to be true is that it is not necessary to do one of these extreme detoxes. So for example, when I'm thinking about a detox, I'm not talking about not eating for days on end or drinking only juice or taking a bunch of supplements. I'm not talking about like all these like strange concoctions, like isn't it the master cleanse where you're drinking water and lemon juice and I think cayenne pepper? Or the detoxes where you can't leave the house because you have to be right next to the bathroom. That is not what a detox has to look like. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of sigh of relief. So like I said, with my definition, it's all about making lifestyle changes. So a simple, healthy, well-structured detox does not have to be painful. You don't have to feel horrible or hungry or deprived all the time. But instead, you can make simple changes like just eating healthier foods, avoiding foods that are problematic and toxic and inflammatory, and supporting the elimination of toxins from your body. So that's a key piece. But again, there's simple ways to do it by taking a detox bath, by dry body brushing. It doesn't have to be by any extreme measure. And so I actually believe it's safer and more effective for the majority of people to do a detox in this way, especially just for the average person. I mean, yes, there are certain cases where some of the other types of detox, they do serve a place, but I think for most people, it's safer, easier, more supportive to your body to just do a simple clean eating detox. Okay, so just know that before I wanted to preface that just so that when you hear me say detox, that's what I mean. I'm not meaning anything drastic or crazy. I'm just talking about making some simple lifestyle changes. All right, so here are 4 signs. Hey, Christy. Here's 4 signs that it is time to do a detox. So I'm going to read through these and just kind of do a little self-assessment as I do. Like, would this apply to you? What do you think that it might be helpful for you or not? So the first sign is that it's a struggle to lose weight. So this might look different for different people, but maybe for you, you have been trying to eat healthy. You are making some positive changes and the weight just isn't coming off. Sometimes I even have people tell me they're trying to lose weight and they actually end up gaining weight. So that could be a sign that a detox might be helpful. Or if you have been making progress losing weight, but you kind of hit a plateau, then that might also be a good time to do one. Or another piece of this is, I know so many people have been telling me that their eating habits are just not the greatest the last several months. So there's a lot of, stress going on with the social distancing and the pandemic. And so a lot of people have been telling me that they've just gotten into some bad habits and their eating feels a little out of control. So if any of those, kind of apply to you, then it could be helpful to do a detox. And why a detox the right way can be helpful is that a lot of times it's hard to lose weight because either we're eating a food we're sensitive to, there's extra inflammation in our body, or we have toxins that are stored in our fat cells and our body doesn't want to let that go. So when you approach a detox in a healthy, simple way, then you can kind of move past that struggle to lose weight. So that is sign number 1 that you might want to consider a detox. Okay, the second sign is that you just don't feel good. So I know this is kind of broad, but I mean, if you just feel blah sometimes, you don't have any major health issues, no major concerns, but you wake up in the morning and kind of just feel tired and sluggish throughout the day. Or maybe you wake up feeling really stiff and achy, or after sitting for a while, your joints and just like bones, everything hurts. Maybe your digestion isn't running smoothly, so either you're not having regular bowel movements or you're kind of having irritable bowel symptoms or heartburn, bloating, gas. All of that might be a sign that a detox could be beneficial. Or even things like headaches or skin issues, having like acne or dull, dry skin, bags under your eyes. All of those things, they're not indicative of any major issue. And yet, when you do a healthy, clean eating detox, it can really help get to some of those underlying issues and start clearing some of those things up so that you feel better and have more energy, which is amazing. Okay, the third sign that your body might benefit from a detox is if your liver could use some support. So I'll give you some kind of things, what that might look like for you. But I want to first just say that your liver has some really important jobs. And your liver is responsible to filter every single toxin that comes through your body. And so it's true, you might have heard, like your body has a natural detoxification system. And that's true. Like our body has a great way to process and filter and get rid of toxins so they're not harming us. But what can happen is that in today's day and age, we are exposed to hundreds, if not thousands, more chemicals and toxins than people were 50, 100 years ago. So we've got more toxins from food, air, cleaning products, personal care products, and we're just bombarded with them. Plus you think about all the processed food that's got sugar and other chemicals in it. And so what happens is that our liver, yes, it is meant to process and filter all this junk out so it doesn't hurt our body. But sometimes our liver just gets a little tired. So what a detox can do is just give your liver a little bit of a break. It's almost like a rest for your liver so it can get caught back up. And so when I'm going through these signs that your liver might be overworked, please know I'm not saying there's something wrong with your liver. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's like, I mean, imagine running a marathon, which I can't imagine. I've never run a marathon. But imagine you've just run a marathon and then an hour or two later, somebody asks you to go for another run. You are going to be exhausted, wiped out, and not feeling up, my guess would be, to going on another run. And it's kind of the same thing with our liver. We're constantly asking it to work really hard, and it just gets tired and worn out. So what a detox can do is just give your liver a little bit of a break and then an extra burst of energy to get going. So here's some signs that your liver could use a little extra support. One sign is if you're consistently waking up between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., that could be a sign. There can be different reasons for this, but one sign is that your liver is just working hard to detoxify at that time. Another sign is if you're having eye issues, like dry eyes, like the goop in the corner of your eyes in the morning, even a line between your eyes, conjunctivitis, all those kinds of eye issues could be signs that your liver is just working a little hard. Skin issues is another sign. So, eczema, psoriasis, rashes, acne might be a sign that your liver's not filtering toxins out quickly enough, and so it's leaving through your skin. Okay, another interesting one is if you feel kind of angry a lot or irritable. In Chinese medicine, the thought is that we store our anger in our liver. And so if your liver is working really hard and kind of clogged up or bogged down, you might feel a little more anxious and on edge. Another really good sign that your liver could use support is if you have hormonal imbalances, like PMS symptoms. We should not have out of control PMS symptoms if our body is functioning well, or like hot flashes, premenopause symptoms. A lot of that can be improved by reducing sugar and also just supporting the liver. So those are a few signs that your liver might need support. Okay, number 4, the fourth sign that your body might benefit from a detox is if you've never done one before. So I know this is kind of a general statement, but like I was saying before, we are exposed to so many toxins, and our liver is designed, and all of our detoxification organs, it's designed to help detoxify our body, but sometimes it just gets tired. And so if you've never done a detox before, it actually can be really helpful to give your body a rest and clean some stuff out. In addition, the way that I suggest using a detox is also to figure out if there's any foods that you're sensitive to. So if you're eating a food that you're sensitive to, it won't be like an allergic reaction. It'll just be causing some low-level inflammation in your body, and that also can make you not feel well. So doing a detox can help you figure out which foods are working for your body and which ones are causing you some issues, causing your digestion to be bad, causing you to gain weight, causing you to be tired, or having more allergy symptoms. And so if you've never done one, it's really, really interesting to figure out how different foods are affecting your body. And when a detox is structured the right way, you will learn that information as well. So it's like an added bonus, I think, to doing one. So those are 4 signs that it might be time to do a detox. So either if you're having trouble losing weight, if you're, what was the second one? Oh, you just don't feel good. So no major health issues, but you just feel kind of tired and blah a lot of the time. Number 3 was if your liver could use support. And 4 is if you've never done one or if it's been a while. Because I personally will do like a little clean eating reset, usually for sure once a year, if not more, because it just helps me get my habits back on track. We all let bad habits slip in, and sometimes it's nice just to dedicate, okay, these 3 weeks, I'm gonna really focus on fine-tuning what I'm doing so that I feel really good and healthy. And like I said, I really want to reiterate that all detoxes are not created equal. So you do need to be careful. You don't need to do something extreme, where you're not eating or drinking only juices or having to take a bunch of supplements. You really can do it through making simple lifestyle changes, through eating good, healthy foods so that you're full and satisfied, avoiding some of the most problematic and inflammatory foods, and then supporting the natural detoxification of toxins. By doing that, it's a pretty simple process to do a detox. So I wanted to let you know, if you're kind of like thinking, maybe a detox might be helpful for me, I will be offering a workshop next week where I will go into this in a little bit more depth. I'm actually going to break down the 5 steps that are involved in doing a healthy detox. So I'll show you exactly what those 5 steps are so that you can just get a little bit more clear on what it would look like. So I would love to invite you to join us. It's a free workshop to join. You just go to ChristinaJohnsonWellness.com/jumpstart, and you can sign up for the workshop, and then I'll email you the details. It'll be on Zoom, so you'll get the link once you sign up for Zoom, and that way we can go through the workshop. I'll show you my PowerPoint so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, and then I'll also have time to answer any questions that you have at the end of that. So if you have any questions at all, let me know. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on detoxing. Is it something that you're curious to try or not? Just let me know in the comments, and if you have any other questions, be sure to put them in there as well. So I will talk to you again next week, and I hope to see you on the workshop on Tuesday. Bye.